Moving on to article marketing traffic generation. One of the best ways to get your niche audience to your site is to target them in article marketing. Article marketing is a revolutionary way to use your words to generate traffic. Essentially, you or hired content writers can write about a topic directed at your site and include a bio and a link to your website. Article marketers will submit your article to article directories. When someone uses Google, Yahoo or any other search engine, often these articles will pop up and they will click on them. What this means is that only those interested in the material in the articles are reading the content. They will also be more interested to click through to the link and continue to read, as long as you write and target your articles properly. Article marketing, when properly exercised, can multiply your traffic in a matter of days. Write something actually worth reading. Perhaps you've not browsed through the net recently. Unfortunately, there's a lot of rubbish out there. Many people attempt to use article marketing and they simply write about anything and everything. That's not a good idea. Write about something entertaining, something informative, and write something worth reading. You need to use keywords. Keywords are searched words, words that will get your article noticed on search engines. Make your keywords specific and use them about 2 to 5% in each article. Any more than this and your article could begin to sound like an advertisement, or you could be blacklisted. You need to be aware of blacklisting. Article marketing directories are well aware of the power of keywords, and that is why they have technology to ensure that marketers are not simply sending them a load of old rubbish. If you use too many keywords, then you could be banned from the article directory and your articles not accepted. This is a complete and total waste of time, so follow the rules of the directory and don't try any sneaky stuff. You need to give information and don't advertise. The main point of your article is to direct your prospects to your website. However, you want to do this by proving that you actually know what you are talking about and have something informative to say. No one wants to be caught in an article advertising trap. We get enough advertisements on the radio and television, thank you very much. You need to be careful not just to rewrite it. It's tempting to simply type in your keywords and rewrite similar articles. Don't do this. First of all, it's illegal. Second of all, you're not providing your prospects with anything new, and thus your website will not be much of help to them. Prove you are an expert. You need to prove this with your words and with your bio line. After the article, you will most likely have a chance to explain about the author. Demonstrate your knowledge by providing background information. You also need to be aware of jargon. If you're writing an article about a new medical breakthrough, then it may make sense to use medical terms and diction that any regular Joe would consider to be written in Greek. That's not a good idea. Although you want to attract a certain group of people, regular Joes will be reading your material too. Sure, you want to sound smart, but you also want to be understood. Number 28. Be different. Write something that has never been said before. Take a different approach to an old idea. Make people read to the end. This is what generates traffic. Number 29. Look to help. Most of us can write, however, not many can write well. And in the article marketing business, you need to ensure that your articles are written well. If they are not, then you can kiss your success goodbye with article marketing. There are so many SEO, web content writing and web marketing companies out there that have the credentials and the experience to make all the difference in the web world. Use a sociable voice. Make friends with your audience, reading the articles by speaking like them. Colloquial language is okay in certain situations as long as you are not offending anybody. Number 31. Don't save the link for the last. The link is your clincher. It's what makes your prospect actually click on your website. It is the traffic generator, so link placement is vital. Read the rules of article directory to determine the number of links allowed, and then, if allowed, place a link throughout the article, not just at the end. Many people will not actually make it to the end of the article, especially if the content is less than thrilling, so catch them before they can click away. 32. Use real-life situations. Make your writing relatable. Think like your audience when writing the articles, and you will have a better chance of convincing them to continue to click through to your website. Make them laugh. Reading something that is humorous on the web is a welcoming change. If you can add humour to your articles, go for it. This is one of the best ways to gain respect from your readers and convince your prospect to click to your site. You need to choose a point of view carefully. If you want to relate to your audience, it's best to use first person point of view. If you are offering advice, second person point of view is often a wise choice. Third person point of view can seem a little too impersonal and academic. However, in certain articles this actually works well. Choose your title wisely. It's all in the title. You need to make sure your title uses the keywords you have chosen and is specific enough to be noticed by the search engines. For example, carpet cleaners is not a good title if your website is all about carpet cleaners. Instead, try the top 5 reasons to use carpet cleaners, which gives your article an angle and an informative spin. Make friends with bold subheading. Many people will simply skim through an article looking for the most important parts, so give them what they want by bolding the important parts and using bolded subheadings to split up the article. Number 37. Uncover the power of lists and bullets. Numbered lists and bullet lists are an immediate eye-catching device. As mentioned above and earlier, most people will simply scan the article for useful information. This usually comes in the form of bulleted and numbered lists. They can attract viewers and also make your content easier to read and therefore more interesting. Add a picture if you can. If you're able to add a picture to your article, then do so. However, in many instances this is not actually allowed. Make sure the picture relates back to the article information. For example, if you're discussing the best messages for your massage therapy website, a picture of a woman getting a foot massage is a great visual addition. Number 39. Mix up your paragraph sizes. Short and long paragraphs grab readers' attention. No one wants to look down on an article and see 5 perfectly shaped paragraphs. Talk about boring. This isn't English grammar class after all. You don't have to use the standard 5-paragraph format anymore. Shine through. Let your voice and your personality shine through the pages. Speak like you are talking. Be funny, be creative, be witty. Let that voice out and paste it all over the pages of your content. Stay away from swear words. Don't try to be cool. Don't be pretentious. Don't be bold. Swear words look as stupid on the screen as they sound coming out of people's mouths. They are offensive, they are crude, and they are not suitable for articles. Prove your point with other terms that are not swear words. Use the thesaurus if you have to. There are plenty of other words out there to use. Point number 42. Always proofread. There is nothing worse than reading through an article that has grammatical and spelling errors, unless of course you are the one writing it. So take the extra time and actually reread your work. This does not mean simply pressing the spell check button. It means reading it from top to bottom and catching all of those hidden errors. Remain up to date. One of the most important things to remember when it comes to content is that it's all relative on the date and the year. Stay up to date on the political and current events trends. Discover the angles. There are so many different angles you can take when writing an article. While some choose to write informative tips, others choose to write something controversial to really get the readers going. Both can work in your benefit. There are many more article angles to use. Adapt them to suit your website's need. 45. Use top 10 article lists. Top lists are great for articles because the reader knows exactly what they are getting. Top 10 hottest baby celebrities, top 5 worst pickup lines, the top 100 best songs ever. All of these will reel in the reader and make them want to learn more. Use the benefits of, pros and cons, the other article marketing goldmines. There are other great article ideas other than just top lists. You can also list the benefits of a product, the pros and cons to a certain person, place or thing, to a list of the biggest no's in that industry. And all of these are easy for readers to follow and set up in an informative way.